In this video, I'm going to be backpacking in the Uinta Mountains in Utah. I'm going to be doing fishing, camping, and having a good time. Let's jump right into it. All right, the clouds are looking like they could rain soon, so we're going to start the hike and try and get to our campsite as soon as possible. This is where we currently are. We're going to hike this trail tonight to the West Basin, and tomorrow we're going to hike down and check out the Middle Basin. Look at that view. Absolutely stunning. We gotta cross this little stream right here. Across the slippery log of doom. We're gonna keep going for a few miles, then we're gonna stop for lunch. I have some crackers and meat and cheese, and the others brought sandwiches. Found these pretty flowers here. We're hiking to Kermsaw Lake today, and we're going to Ryder Lake tomorrow. Most of the people that come along this area go to Amethyst Lake because it's a little bit more famous. But we're going to the other two less known ones because we like to have a little bit more privacy and space when we're camping. Found the river again. Right there, it looks like you just slide right down it. Probably hurts your tailbone pretty good though. Well, we were walking around the river looking for some potential fishing holes, and I slipped and fell in the river. So I need to go change my socks now. Yep, those are absolutely soaked. You can see right here where it's dry, and here, and it's just soaking. Also got water on the inside of my boots, so the padding's all wet. These boots, the outside is waterproof, but not if you dunk it up to here. We got a fish. Little cutthroat trout. See that? There's also some bones we found. They're everywhere. More pretty flowers. There's one right here. I went for mine. Yeah. I caught one. Come on, little dude. Wait, what? Oh, he got off. Well, I ended up catching that fish like 8 times, but I could never land him. So we're just gonna move on and keep making our way towards the lake. We are currently going on the Switchbacks of Doom. It's actually not what they're called, but it's a nickname we gave to them. Mosquito. More flowers. We're getting pretty close. The creek we're hiking right next to is supposed to have a lot of fish, but it's looking like it might start raining soon. So we're gonna go to our campsite and quickly pitch our tents. Not pinch our tents, pitch. Look at this, it's absolutely gorgeous. We literally have seen fish jumping in this river as we've been walking along. We have this whole place basically to ourselves. Oh. There you go. There. Free. Cool. We made it. Took a little bit longer than we had planned, and we had a couple delays because of the rain, but we're finally here and we can do a little more fishing and set up all of our gear. Alright, I'm gonna set up my tent. There we go. Our tent's all set up. We saw a moose when we were setting up camp. Well, I haven't caught anything else yet, and I'm starting to get hungry, so I think I'm gonna head back and see if it's time for dinner. Quick reminder, as part of a summer special, I'm going to be having new videos out every week, all throughout June and July. There'll be a new video on this channel every Friday, so don't forget to subscribe so you'll be notified and you can come check out my adventures. Alright, let's get back to the video. We'll do that, and then any extra will be for my drink. Alright, I chose chicken coconut curry, and for dessert, I have some hot chocolate. I'm actually gonna make some hot chocolate right now because I'm thirsty. Smells really good because it's also got caramel flavor in it. Alright, I'm gonna finish this. I'll get back to you when my food is ready. This looks really good. I'm gonna finish this. Then we're gonna decide if we want to do more fishing or just go to sleep. Alright, that was delicious. I'm gonna boil some more water and have a little bit of apple cider. I rinsed my cup out, so my cider shouldn't taste like hot chocolate. Well, that turned out pretty well. I'm gonna keep going. Well, it's starting to get really late and I'm tired from our hike, so I'm gonna put the camera down and I will see you guys in the morning. Morning. I slept like a rock. And I woke up feeling like one too. I am definitely a little sore from our hike and wearing on the backpack for a long time. But it's getting lighter out now, so we're gonna get up and make breakfast. I will say, This is quite the view to wake up to. With the lake being just right there. Well, we're gonna make some breakfast, then go do some fishing.
Just like I did my dinner.
Alright, for breakfast, we got oatmeal. This morning, I'm gonna do some cinnamon and spice with these freeze-dried strawberries. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna do the raisin and spice. And I've got some raisins to put in it here. So, I'm going to heat up some water. And I'm gonna do a little extra water so I can have some hot chocolate. I also have these marshmallows I can put in. Well, we just finished breakfast, so we're all full and ready to go for the day. We are going to head down to the lake and do a little fishing. Last night, the others found a really good spot that was on the other side of the lake where I was, so I wasn't there to see all the fish that was caught, but between the two of them, they caught between like 15 and 20 fish just in the evening. So we're gonna hit that this morning, and then throughout the day we're gonna hike down to some of the streams we passed on the way up here, and in the evening we're gonna come back up here, have dinner, and do some more fishing in that sweet spot. We were originally planning on hiking to a different lake today, but we have this entire place to ourselves and the fishing is just really good, so we don't really see a need to leave. So we have a fun day ahead of us. Just walking over to our spot. There's even more cool wildflowers. This is so pretty. Look at this. Right when I first started, the others were catching fish like really fast. And on my very first cast, my line got all tangled, so I had to spend like 10 minutes trying to fix it. And by the time I ended up getting it sorted, the fish aren't biting here anymore. So I'm going to try and go to a different spot, but if I don't catch anything there, I think I'm just going to be done until we head down to the creeks. Well, didn't get anything. It was cool to fish in this view, though. I mean, that's pretty cool scenery. We're gonna head back to camp and get ready to go to the creek. I just caught one right in there, but he spit it out before I could get him on camera, so I think I'm gonna move to like down there more. Well, we are at our little lunch spot. Right next to us there's a little hole, and I got a little tiny guy on there, but he's so small I couldn't land him. But we're gonna start heading back to our campsite and maybe do a little fishing along the way on our way back, and then do a little bit more fishing at the lake. There's tons of these pretty flowers everywhere. Because I have my little water filter here, I can just drink straight out of the river. See? It's actually really nice and refreshing. It was sprinkling rain a little bit ago. Hopefully, that's it for now. because I see some rain out in the distance there. Well, I was not aware at how early in the day it still was, so we are going to hike about a half a mile to a slightly smaller lake that's nearby and see if it has any fish. We're hiking next to the creek right now and found this little waterfall spot. Super cool. Look at this. You could totally just slide right on down that until you hit the log. There it is.
Just from a quick glance, I'm gonna say this is too shallow to support fish in the wintertime.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many fish are gonna be here, but it's still a cool spot.
Yeah, it is.
See all those rocks? They fell and broke off from up there. Must be crazy to see that. Just a huge chunk of the mountain just falling off. If you look, it's kind of hard to see, but those things right there, they go all the way across the lake to right there. Those are moose tracks. Look, I made it all the way almost to the other side. I did one earlier that I forgot to film and it made it all the way across. We just got back from the lake. Now it is time for dinner. Today I got American Buffalo barbecue mac and cheese. More hot chocolate for dessert. Alright, I'm gonna set up my burner and get it going. The camp stove works really good. The one thing I am noticing is that if it's too windy, it can like blow out the flame. So if there's a spot that you can put it where it'll be kind of protected from the wind, it will work the best. Yeah, it's kind of windy out, so this being warm makes it taste 10 times better. We have found a moose. We saw him on the first day, but he ran off before I could film him. Well, I ended up catching another one, but the camera wasn't rolling. I didn't even think to check, and that's really annoying. So, I think all the fish right here are thoroughly scared by now, so I'm gonna go try over there. Well, I'm kind of just sitting here waiting for the fishing to pick up. I have a line just sitting in the water right now, and I'll recast it every couple minutes just so I'm not missing anything. But I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to you guys, because I just want to say thank you for watching my videos, subscribing. I've just been really blessed to get such success right out of the gate. Most creators don't see the kind of growth that I have gotten until a couple years into their YouTube journey. So I just want to say how grateful I am to everyone watching. It wouldn't be possible without you guys, and hopefully we have a long road of many fun adventures to come. If my channel ever grows to become, a bigger channel, you guys were my original audience. You were the core fans. So you guys discovered me the soonest and have been here basically since the start. So just a big thank you to all of you. I won't forget it. I can kind of just sit here and enjoy this. I mean, look at this view. This is incredible. And then you look this way, and it's just more views that way. It's behind me, and you also have all the mountains there and everything up there. So amazing scenery all around. Mosquitoes are already getting me. I had this roll down so I could land the fish, but it's getting a little bit more chilly now that the sun has gone down behind the mountain. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment of your favorite part. Drop down in the comments some name ideas for all the fish. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I like to name some of the animals that I see. And I haven't been giving the fish names, so it's up to you guys. Also, what is a name for the moose we saw? That was honestly such a cool thing to see. Oh, I caught another one. Oh. Dang it. Again. Great. Well, he's free. And I fell in the lake twice. I think I'm gonna fish until my foot gets too cold. Then I'm gonna go change into some dry socks. Well, I'm seeing some more fish jump, but my foot is starting to get cold, so I need to change my socks and head back to camp. I ended up catching 3 fish while I was here. I caught 2 of them on camera. They were super pretty. The other one I caught looked pretty similar, though it was about 2 inches shorter than the last one I caught, but it's still fun to catch. Alright, I'm going to start the trek back to our camp. This is where I am right now. I was here shooting thumbnails because this is an amazing backdrop. Over there is where we like to fish, and our camp is over there. That is where the trail is, and the creek where we've been fishing today is like over that ridge. Well, I just got back to camp. On the way back, I was carrying a bunch of stuff, and I tripped and fell, and one of the fishing lures got me right here. So I better patch that up. My first aid kit. I did put some rubbing alcohol on it. It hurt, but hopefully I won't get infected. There you go. All better. This is one of the many reasons to always bring a first aid kit wherever you go. Alright, it's getting a little bit later in the day. It's getting closer to nighttime. Just wanted to show you this. This is where we will put our food. When you're out in the wild like this, you'll want to string up your food away from your camp and off the ground so animals won't get into it. It's not a perfect protection. Like a squirrel could probably get in if they really wanted to. But it helps prevent things like bears or the moose or from getting into your food quite so easily. On camera, it doesn't look very high, but it's actually like 15 feet in the air. We probably could have put it a little bit farther away from the tree. You want it to be 3-4 feet away from it. But that was the best we could do. And it's still better than nothing, so it's a good reminder for if you're backpacking or camping to don't let animals get to your food easily. You can see the sunset on the mountains. Well, it is already almost 9 o'clock, if you can believe that. And it's been a long day. And we got a hike tomorrow, so I'm going to go to sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning. Morning. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to get up. I am going to heat up some water so I can have some either cider or hot chocolate. I'm gonna finish my cocoa and then head down to the lake and maybe do a little fishing. The others aren't awake yet. I got up a little early because I had to go to the bathroom and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just got up, made some cocoa, and I'm gonna do a little fishing, and then when the others get up, I'll have breakfast with them. Look at this view. Alright, time to get to fishing. Try not to fall in the lake this time. We came and sat out on these rocks because it's a lot warmer than in the shade of the trees. Just boiling some more water for my oatmeal. I have the spice and raisins one this morning, and I still have an apple cider packet left, so that's gonna be really good. When you're making drinks, usually you wouldn't add boiling water, but when you're camping and stuff, you always have to boil your water because it kills any bacteria or bugs that could be in the water. The only other way that it'd be clean is if you filtered it beforehand, and even then it would still have to be heated up, so works a double purpose. I'm going to let it do its thing, and I'll get back to you when it's ready. What I've started doing, so I don't burn myself on this, is I'll go like this to check. So then, this is getting all the hot steam and not my hand. It looks about ready, so I'm going to turn it off and pour it into my oatmeal. I'm going to dig in. I don't know why. I'm always mixing with my fork, so
It's too cold.
I will start eating with it. I don't know why. Should be using my spoon. Eating oatmeal with a fork brings back memories. Alright, time to compile 30 minutes of cleanup into a 2-second transition. There we go. It's quick for you guys to watch, but it takes me a while to pack everything up. But we're just getting ready to head on out and do a little bit more fishing as we leave. Alright, we've started hiking down. We are gonna hike to the spot where we caught a fish on the way up, right before it started to rain. And we're gonna do a little fishing there. Then we're gonna go down the switchbacks of doom. And then once we get to the spot where we cross the stream, we're gonna do a little bit more fishing. Look at this meadow, it's just gorgeous. I'm gonna see if I can fish that bend a little bit. Look at this. Second cast. We already got one. Alright, I'm gonna bring him over to there so I can release him. Little tiny guy. Alright. We caught another one. This is the best creek. Caught another one. Let's go. This is amazing fishing. Look at him. He is just gorgeous. That coloring. He pulled the top right off my fly. I decided to fish with the broken fly anyways, and I still caught one. Let's reel this guy in. It's like, he looks really similar to the first one, but this guy's a little smaller. Oh, we caught another little tiny one. They're just everywhere. There's dozens of these little couple inch long guys, and then there's a handful of ones that are like 8 inches long. Let's bring this guy in now. Alright, this is what he looks like. Let's get this out of him. This is like the best fishing spot of the entire trip. We're just catching them one after another. We're probably going to do all of our fishing here and just head straight back to the car after this because it's so good. It's not really worth spending our time at the other spots because it's not going to be better than this. We got another one. There's just so many of these little tiny guys. This one looks like he's maybe 4 or 5 inches. Well, it was a pretty good spot, but I don't like the look of those clouds in the background. Last time we were hiking, it rained on us right around this spot. It wasn't fun. So we're going to call it quits and continue making our way towards the car. It was definitely worth all the time spent here. I think I ended up catching like 7 fish in like 20 minutes, and I lost just about the same amount too. So huge fishing potential. If we ever come back here, I'm definitely gonna spend a lot of time here. Well, time to go. I'm slowly destroying this bag of trail mix. There's one thing I can do 24/7, it is eat. Whoa. My metabolism is really fast, and I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. We're almost there. Well, it's been a really fun trip. But I think that's where I'm gonna end this video off. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment your favorite part. I'm Cayman. This is somewhat interesting, and I'll see you guys the next video. Peace out.